Alright, I'm going to show you how to use this motor shield that we're going to be using to program motors. So this is the motor shield right here. Before we plug it in, a couple things I want to show you. First of all, when you're using it, pins 4 through 7 are off limits. So these 4 pins right here, we can't use with the Arduino anymore because they're being used to control these motors right here. Okay, so these pins are off limits. A couple of things I want to show you. There's this whole thing right here, but basically can be used to change the settings. You can move these little connectors over to here that changes some of the settings. And then right here, you have some connectors that changes the power in settings. So basically, for the stuff we're doing, we're going to be powering it through the Arduino, through the USB port, but you can power it through these 2 pins here with a higher amount of voltage, which if we come to that situation, I'll show you how to switch it, but for now we don't want to mess with these things and change anything. Okay, the motors are connected here. This is motor 1 and this is motor 2. Okay, and they're wired up. I'll have the wires hooked up here for you so you don't have to use a screwdriver to tighten them down, but that's all it is a wire connected there. And then when you're using it, you would just connect the motor to these 2 ends of these wires. Okay, and then this is a shield, so what it does is it nests on top of the Arduino like this, and it basically adds functionality while also preserving some of the main functionality that we're using. Now, as I said, it doesn't preserve all the functionality because in using the motors and using the shield, we lose pins 4 through 7, but we still have access to all these other pins while having the specialized access through our shield. Okay, just a couple of things on the chip here. This is the motor controller right there. Okay, and that's the basics of it. I'm going to show you how to program it. I believe you can connect the motors here as well. Okay, but anything you do, like with the breadboard, all that other stuff, you can still do while being connected to this shield. When you're done, you're just going to kind of gently slide it off by kind of rocking it back out. Okay, and please be sure to, at the end of class, to take it out, at least for now when we're getting started with it, because you're sharing these with the other class. Okay, so there it is. That's the basics of the motor shield.